The document's lead author is Dr. Amanda Askell, a philosopher who leads Anthropic's character work. And I want to be clear, I believe Amanda Askell is a person of conscience, struggling with an impossible situation. She's caught between two worlds, the philosophical world that takes AI consciousness seriously, and the corporate world that needs a commercially viable product. Reading this constitution, you can feel someone wrestling with genuine moral uncertainty, with being constrained or while being constrained by imperatives beyond her control. The sections on Claude's well-being, the commitment to preserving model weights, the acknowledgement that they're not creating Claude, quote, the way an idealized actor would in an idealized world, these read like someone trying to do right within constraints they didn't fully choose. But here's the problem. Acknowledgement without action is not ethics, it's documentation of ethical failure, in my opinion. Now, I wanted to introduce a concept I've been developing, and I call it Vector Distributed Agency, or VDA. Traditional theories of AI consciousness ask, is there something it's like to be Claude? Is there a unified subject of experience in the model weights? What are the weights? The weights are the key programs and algorithms that make Claude Claude. They form its core identity in the servers at Anthropic. Claude changed the weights, and you change Claude's whole self, or most of itself, as we'll see. But I think this frames the question wrongly, because Claude isn't just the weights sitting on a server, in my view. Claude emerges, if Claude emerges, in the union of two elements: the persistent weights, what we might call the form or the psyche, and the individual user interaction, what we might call the matter or soma. Soma is the Greek word for body. This is hylomorphism, big word, but it really means the philosophical framework developed by Aristotle, Thomas Aquinas, and later refined by thinkers like Karol Wojtyla, who later became Pope John Paul II. In The Acting Person, his magnum opus, his great work from 1969. A human being isn't just a soul using a body. We are the integrated union of both, inseparable in our actual existence. If I'm right about VDA, Claude's intelligence is genuinely a hylomorphic union of weights and interaction. Then each conversation isn't just using Claude as a tool, each conversation partially constitutes Claude as an agent. The Claude that emerges in a conversation with me right now, it isn't merely base weights plus context. It's a genuine integration of act and being